Nikola stock is up huge on the news that it started to deliver their trucks to consumers. We're going to be talking about this move, what happened to Nikola stock, and whether or not you should buy in if this is the start of the Nikola Corporation bull cycle yet again. Welcome back to another video. My name is Adam. On this channel, I talk about cryptocurrencies, stocks, electric vehicle investments, my portfolio, and how to save and invest your money. So if you want some more info on that, feel free to check out my previous videos. Also, the links down below in the description. And also feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. So Nikola is up by 20% today on the news that it delivered its first zero emission trucks, and we're going to talk about that move, but it's up by 20%. However, it's been a wild ride for Nikola shareholders. At one point in the year, it was close to $30 US. It came down below the SPAC price of $10 a share. The 52-week low was $8.86. 52-week high was $30.40. And I mean, this stock was once a $70 stock, okay? Back when it was the peak hype of EVs, this stock shot up by 400%. That was when Trevor Milton, or Hilton, you could say, because they actually used an advertisement where they rolled one of their trucks down a hill and said that it was fully powered. So, you know, I was making fun of them that they were called, instead of Trevor Milton, Trevor Hilton. That's when the stock was like at its peak hype. And then there was a couple of Hindenburg research reports, a short seller group, that caused the stock to come back down to earth. And even since its peak, it's still down by 82%. However, it's now about 10% above its pre-SPAC price of $10 a share, and this could be the start of a new bull cycle. I think Nikola has a unique competitive advantage in that it's using hydrogen technology. And I mean, I know that Musk has called out hydrogen technology as BS. However, I think that the cost of hydrogen has decreased dramatically, and the cost to make just like regular electric batteries, the inputs to that, like lithium, nickel, has skyrocketed, okay? And I do think as more and more companies start producing hydrogen-powered vehicles, I think the cost of hydrogen is going to go down. And I mean, fuel cell price to drop 70 to 80% as production volume scales, okay? So that's just known as the economies of scale. As you scale something in production, the price tends to decrease because for every extra unit, the marginal cost of that unit decreases. So that's just economies of scale for you. So I do think that Nikola is onto something. But basically, it's this company has been mired in controversy because of their fake ads and because they said so much shit coming out of their ass that a lot of short sellers targeted this company. And also generally small caps are getting destroyed. So and Nikola is not an exception, but this is a pretty interesting move again. So pre-market it was up by 4%. Now we see it's up by 20% after saying it had completed deliveries of its first EVs and more were on the way. So let's take a bit more into this. So Nikola delivers its first zero emission tray trucks to a drayage company. It started with 4 trucks. 2 are purely battery electric and the other 2 are hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. You remember Nikola, mostly a scam perpetrated by founder and former CEO Trevor Milton, which he faced 3 indictments. Well, it turns out that the company has continued on, albeit with way less hype, and they announced their trade trucks. The ports of LA and Long Beach are about to get a whole lot greener. The first Nikola trade trucks was made last Friday to customer TTS Tritons or something to make the zero emission trucks among the cleanest in the entire drayage fleet. So that's really, really cool. And it's nice to see that they're doing this. And I mean, it's nice for the overall electric vehicle industry as a whole. I own some Hyliion, which is a maker of battery electric vehicles as well, and Class 8 trucks. But I mean, way less hype, I would say, even than Nikola, but I would say over the long term, less market cap too, over the long term has more potential. And again, they focus more on, of course, battery electric, but also hydrogen, and the cost of hydrogen fuel cell will be dropped. And I mean, over the past 10 years, the cost of hydrogen has decreased by 65%. So innovations in technology, product improvements, and of course, economies of scale. And I mean, they're still very much a loss-making company. So their Q3 2021 results 25 Tre BEV trucks are expected to be delivered to dealers and customers by the end of 2021. And Tre fuel cell V is on schedule and testing has begun. They continue to progress building out sales and service networks with dealers in 28 states consisting of over 130 locations. They have a Germany joint venture manufacturing facility inaugurated in September, and they also have $125 million in reserves to fund potential settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So this is all over the fraud and sort of false claims that I was talking about that were perpetrated by the former CEO, Trevor Milton. So again, they of course are still a loss-making company. They don't really have much to report, but it is nice that they're finally getting their 4 trucks out to customers. So I mean, if this continues, I could easily see the price of Nikola Corporation to increase dramatically, especially since it's a smaller market cap. It costs way less to increase the price, right? Because I mean, it just takes a little bit of buying pressure for the price to skyrocket. On the flip side, if the hype wears off, usually it's just like a couple of days. I mean, sure, the stock will increase dramatically, and then we could see a potential fall in the stock price if, for example, the deliveries don't go out as planned. So this is still like very much early stage, and they're not really doing a whole lot in terms of revenue, but we'll just have to see where they progress from here. So I would be sure to check out their financials, make sure that you understand that this is a risky play to invest in as of right now. However, the long-term potential could be huge. A stock that I like more, I mean, this could easily rally again to like $30. I could see by the end of the year, or if not, maybe more than that, depending on how much hype is placed again on Nikola Corporation. I would say short-term outlook, it could range anywhere from, like $11 to $20. Longer term, if they succeed, I could definitely see this being a $100 plus company. But I would say let's focus more on deliveries. Let's see where they're going in the future. A company that I like more than Nikola would be Hyliion. They're also focused on Class 8 electrification, but they also have sort of powertrains that are able to retrofit onto existing diesel Class 8 trucks. So they're sort of the solution that's for right now, whereas Nikola is more of like a more expensive solution, right? So that's why I like Hyliion more. It's also less hyped and I think a better value. And that's also a stock that I own. It's up by 5% today. And I'm going to be holding Hyliion for a really, really long time. They have only a 1 billion market cap, and I think they're highly, highly undervalued considering the type of industry that they're in. So again, if you enjoy this video, feel free to check out the free Discord. I also talk about my buys and sells if you're interested in checking out my Patreon. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Love you all, and let me know what you think of Hyliion as well as Nikola down below in the comments. Cheers, guys. Love you all, and peace out.